All right, welcome family, friends, and fans to another installment of Behind the Feathers. This is, again, Eastern Volleyball's attempt to help have you guys see and hear from the people and the staff that make our program tick and give you a little bit more insight into how we do what we do here at Eastern. So, we've been meeting with some players, but today we have a very special guest. We have our strength conditioning coach, Laura Asimakis, here. So she's going to be sharing a few things and her thoughts with us. So here we go.
Thanks for having me, John.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Laura is straight off of
Am I relaxed?
training our team right now this morning. How did weights and conditioning go today?
Weights was good. We got a 10 out of 10 on both effort and energy. No complaints. Got sprints. Usually that's might hear something out of them, but we were good. Little scramble sprint. And then a little Olympic lift. Just get ready for the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there was probably a collective groan when you said, bring the speaker.
Probably. Yeah. That's okay. We got it's a party up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to have some fun doing sprints, for sure.
Well, the life of a college coach is pretty amazing, right? It's challenging, it's exciting, it's exhausting, but we only have one team. You are training our team, you're training other teams, you're also helping out, assisting our other strength conditioning coaches when they need it. Maybe walk us through a typical day and which teams that you support.
Yeah, so bright and early, I'm up, 5 a.m., get ready for the day. Got to get volleyball going. Right after that, I really got some chill time. I'll hit a workout myself. And then later in the afternoon, it's track and field. I'm on my feet for like 5 hours. We got 3 different groups. I love it, though. This is something that I really love and enjoy and that I get to share with athletes because I was in that position myself. So, yeah, I really enjoy it. I mean, I'm here at just before 6, and then I leave just after 6. But I get a little good chunk of my day to go hang out with Moose, so
All right.
It's good.
All right. Now, why don't you explain to us who's Moose?
My baby boy. Moose was born in Austin, Texas, so we're both born and raised in Austin. He's 7 years old, happy golden. Loves people, loves food, and he's just a bundle of just awesome energy. Every time I give him a little hug, he puts joy in my heart. That's my baby.
All right. So you mentioned that, kind of alluded to, you had done this at a very high level. You competed in track and field
Sure
at a
did.
very high level, Texas A&M,
Gig 'em.
and won a couple national championships. Is that
I was
correct?
a part of 2 national championships. I got injured in 2010, my elbow, so I had to sit out and watch my team win that one. But I came back, and then we came back in 2011 and won that one as well. So 2009, 2010, 2011, both men and women won nationals, which has never been done before. Coach Henry was an awesome coach. We call it the triple-double of track and field.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, having competed at such a high level, having kind of sustained a pretty significant injury, and come back from that injuries, plural.
Yeah.
Do you bring that into your coaching, or do you think how does that affect the way that you train and work with our athletes?
It's important. It's super important. I mean, you're going to take a little step back, right? You got to reevaluate yourself. You got to find the fire within. Like, you've got your coaches to support you, you got your family, you got your friends to support you, but it's really you that does the work. So, I mean, you're going to get beat up being a college athlete, but you set goals coming in, right? So whatever it takes to get back to 100 or close to 100, I like to bring that with my athletes as well. Let them know I'm very serious about that, and then I have their back as far as injuries. And I can relate too, because I've been beat up, shoulder, elbow, back, twice, knee, Achilles. honestly, just don't throw the javelin. Don't pick it up. It's not healthy.
I always love talking to people who have won. They've won it, right? You did it. You were part of two teams.
Thing.
What did you notice in your group? And track and field's interesting because it's a lot of individual efforts, right? But you're all kind of team-wise trying to have the top score overall.
Yeah.
But what did you notice amongst your teammates and in that group that was like, oh, this is a championship level mindset and physical team?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of elite athletes on the team, and they showed up every single day. Even if they have a little setback, they showed up somehow, because it's just very important to be a part of that team and have that. And like you said, it's a very individual sport, but I did not feel that it was individual with the team that I was on. We all knew where we stood. Coach Henry always said, like, yeah, we're going in number one, but that's just a number on a piece of paper. Like, you got to show up when it matters. So we can train all year, but if you don't show up on that day and keep scoring points, we're not going to get that number one, right? So, yeah, we just all had that drive within us, and we knew that we can do it, and just conquered that. Yeah, achieved greatness, honestly. Yeah.
Awesome.
So being from Texas.
H-Town, baby.
Yes, right. I have to ask, is it a Texans, Oilers, or Cowboys?
No.
Oilers.
No, just no.
No.
None of them.
No.
Okay. Astros.
Astros. Rockets.
H-Town till we drown. Throw the H's up. No, not into basketball like that.
Mm-hmm.
Astros. We got a big baseball. I got a big baseball family, so.
Okay.
Yeah, my East Coast family's got the Red Sox, and then my H-Town family, we got the Astros, so we go head to head, you know. So that's huge. I got two cousins in college baseball. Yeah, so we love baseball. It's Astros.
Now we do have,
and they're champions as well.
we have a couple Dallas kids on the team.
Yes.
Who might be Rangers fans. Have you had any conversations with them about that?
Houston, Dallas, man. My dad grew up in Dallas, so I got a little love for Dallas. Definitely not a Cowboys fan.
Okay.
Rangers, we're going to take that boot every year. Watch us. Yeah.
One thing with people who are watching is we always have our visiting recruits come hang out with Laura for a little bit. We bring them into our awesome weight room that you guys have done such a great job of building, and you're able to get a ton of teams through there. But you always ask, hey, do you do weight training? You ask these young kids, and maybe they do twice a week or something, right? But talk about the transition for people watching that wonder, what's it like to get into a D1 weight training schedule, right? Because they're in there pretty much every single day for about an hour, right?
Yeah.
And how is that adjustment getting the younger people into that regimen?
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on the person. If you're not fully developed, it's going to be a grind, and you're going to have aches and pains. But it's an adaptation thing. So it's just keep showing up, right? We're not going to, my goal is not to set you backwards, just keep you going forward, right?
And they're like, wow, this is hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're like, they're sore.
Yeah,
because
so
we
I
practice
mean,
every day. They've never practiced every day, right? And we lift every weight. Like, oh, this is harder than maybe they imagined. So your role in that is huge in getting that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a development piece, right? So we got to develop the young athletes. So we got to hit them with the squats. We got to get that foundation right, so then we can start moving moderate weight quick, and then that translates to the court as well, and it helps with injury prevention. So we're all on the same page with that, and they get it as far as conversations in the weight room and how that looks. I always tell the recruits coming in, just get familiar with Olympic lifts. That's huge for volleyball. Get your squats in. And mobility's huge, and also just having a good idea how your body is handling the stress, right? That's important on as far as recovery. Yeah.
Because there are
It's going to be tough.
Yeah.
there are
right.
cycles that you guys go through. It's not just like you go in and lift the same thing every day.
Right.
Right,
That
so-
would be boring.
Yeah. So there's a lot of science behind this, right? And there's a lot of sport specific training, right? I know that you're in our practices, you watch us, you see that our middles have to make some dynamic moves that maybe is just different than our DSs and liberos. So how do you account for that when you guys are planning out your training regimen?
Yeah, lateral movements are huge for really all of the athletes there. Core coming up with your hands over your head, trying to block a ball. You got to be sturdy and steady for that. You got to outbeat the person on the other side of the net, so we got to be strong there overhead. Quickness coming from the DSs. We got to work on that lateral quickness and move your feet, move it quick. We got to get the ball. As far as difference and all around strength and power is going to look pretty similar, though, with them. And I still learning volleyball just a little bit, right?
That's the thing I love when you come to our games and our practices, because you ask questions about what we
Yeah.
are trying to tell them to do, and how I see you trying to work it out in your brain. Hey, how do I train this in the
Right.
weight room to help them succeed for that specific thing? Like you talked about with, we're talking about getting your hands over the net for blocking, right? I'm not breaking any volleyball news there, but that's something we would like our blockers to do. And you are always asking, how can I get them to have quicker hands in that situation and still be strong, right?
Right.
So we're
Just
glad
keep
you're
showing-
learning it.
Yeah, I'm learning. I love going to practice.
Yeah.
It is something new to me. But like javelin is pretty similar. It's like a striking, right? So you still got that rotation. So it's not far off from that.
Yeah.
Big thing for me is just grit, man. You gotta want to win. It's huge, and hopefully I bring that every single day in the weight room as far as a standard with the team. But yeah, I enjoy going to practice. I really do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one last question for you, and I think you know what I'm going to ask you. When do I get my signed Carl Lewis?
Oh, I did not know you were gonna ask that.
Autographed picture of Carl Lewis. I've been asking for 2 years now.
We gotta tell the backstory on that.
Okay.
So, I was interning at the University of Houston, right? And I came up here, and I put it in John's ear that we should go play Houston. And the only way that we can go play Houston is if I get John a Carl Lewis autograph.
And yet,
That being said, I did work with Carl Lewis. Great guy. I don't know, John. I'm gonna keep working on
Yeah,
it.
you got to keep working on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I appreciate it, Laura. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for what you do with our girls and our
Yeah.
program and helping us move this thing forward. So, again, want to make sure that you guys are all getting a chance to see everybody who has a hand in making our program successful. And again, thank you, Laura, for being
Thank
Yes.
you for having me.
here. All right.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time. Go Eagles.
Go
Go
Eagles.
Eagles.